What is up, guys? It's your boy Andy Matrix, and today we're going to talk about a bit of a, I don't know if I should say controversial, but this is a serious topic because this has to do with video games and the world population. Ooh, the world population it's been a huge topic, right? So you read the title of this video. Society will have to accept video games due to the aging population. Okay, so let's start with the population first. Let's start with the population issues, right? Because you see, in America, in Canada, in the UK, in Italy, in many parts of the world, first world countries, let's say, first world countries that are rich, that got all the money, right? Countries that have a lot of money, they have a lot of money to burn, right? And now they're stagnating. Now they're stagnating, right? That's what's happening now. So these countries, they have an elderly population. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and read some articles. Okay, so if we go to Reuters.com, it says aging population to hit U.S. economy like a ton of bricks, U.S. commerce, right? Now the article here says, this is from the Center Aging Better. It says our aging population, this the state of aging 2023-2024. This is in the UK. See, our older population is larger and more diverse than ever. What does the date tell us about this? Right, and this is coming from the UK, basically also saying a growing older population. The older population in England is getting older, right? And the newer population, Gen Z and millennials, are not having enough kids. Another one here, and this is another article from, actually this is coming from EIG. So here EIG, it says an aging U.S. population isn't going to help U.S. workers, right? So there's a big issue, right? So because of the aging population, there's economic issues. So how is this related to video games? Okay. All those Republicans and conservatives always attacking video games. Now, first of all, I would like to say that I consider myself more right-leaning, right? I lean more to the right, so I'm more conservative, I guess religious, Christian, more Christian. I guess now I'm more Republican. But something that I hate about the people on the right is that they're always attacking video games. Why? Why? They don't like to see you play video games. Oh, go fix something. Go to work. Go fix something, right? So are we going to continue telling people to stop playing video games when our grandparents, yes, our grandparents, people in their 60s and 70s, they're now playing video games now more than ever. So this is not just like a something for teenagers, people in their 20s and 30s, right? Millennials and Gen Zers, we play the most video games. But now our grandparents are also playing video games. What other choice do they have? So when your kids, your grandkids and your kids, all of them left, and you're left at home, you're left alone because all your kids went to Japan to teach English or to another country to look for job opportunities, or your kids left to another state, or they started a business and they're too busy, or they have 2-3 kids of their own, and they have their own family to attend to, right? What are we gonna tell the older people? Stop playing video games, that's for kids? Excuse me. What are we gonna tell them? What are we going to tell the older generation in their 60, 70 years old playing video games? Stop doing that? Our social issues, our social problems have led us here. Or like some people are so alone. Some people are so alone, especially the elderly. The elderly, they're usually the people that are the most alone by themselves. That they look for hobbies. And some people don't want to play cards or just go to the park. And video games are the most engaging thing in the world right now. The video game industry is outselling movies. The movie industry is pretty much dead. The music industry, pretty much dead. At least here in America. The music is like You know, the rappers, they're not making as much money. As a matter of fact, you know, go and see what's happening in the music industry. You know, what happened to P. Diddy says a lot that, you know, the music industry is broke. And video games makes more money than movies and music together. The video game industry is going to be making 300 billion a year, right? You know, as of right now. Right now it's like a 250 billion. A few years from now it's going to be 300 billion, and then 400 billion as consoles, well, consoles are kind of dying, but consoles, devices, PC gaming, you know, PC gaming, mobile gaming, live service games, you know, AA, AAA games. These are all like generating billions upon dollars. And video games themselves are like mini movies. Video games are basically like, you know, a movie nowadays. I play God of War, and it's basically, you know, a self-inserted movie. You are Kratos, the God of War. And video games are so engaging, so entertaining that, you know, a lot of people choose to play them. And especially the elderly, you know, the most lonely people on our society. You know, it's not just people in their 20s or millennials that don't want to get married and have kids, right? It's not just them, it's also older people. So this societal belief that video games are bad for you, this is gonna change. This is gonna change, and when VR, when virtual reality comes in, which I do not like the idea of virtual reality, but I think it's going to happen. Looking at the way the world is going, I think it's going to happen, and we're gonna have to throw this idea that video games are for, you know, are for losers or for kids. We're gonna have to throw this out the window. So all you conservatives and all you Republicans and all you people, you guys need to, you know, you gotta chill it, you know, when you're attacking video games. Like, people need video games. This is the new form of entertainment, because when movies are and you know, I look, in this channel I don't talk about movies that much. I don't even talk about anime that much. But you know, the movie industry, like a lot of the movies that are coming out are garbage. Music industry is dying. The only thing that's like super duper profitable is video games, and people are heading towards video games. So we gotta stop telling people, don't even think about telling the elderly what to do. Don't even think about it. So, society is going to have to accept video games, right? So, and you ever seen on the news, especially like Fox or CNN, like they always use video games to blame school shooters or like some gun crime. Right? Any crime that has to do with guns, they always blame it on video games. Oh, it's kids playing Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto. They never heard about, you know, RPG gamers or action gamers. They never heard about that. No, it's always just, you know, the Call of Duty people. Those are the ones responsible for, you know, for all the gun violence out there. Yeah. Yeah. All right, I'm going to leave it there, guys. So this has to stop. Whatever your thoughts are, make sure to comment below. Share this video. Make sure to share this video. Tell other people about it. Spread the message. Right? Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for future notifications, guys. It's your boy, Andy Matrix. Godspeed, baby.